Hi, I am Ruth Sheehan.
And I'm Danielle Tully.
And this is our new show, Putting the Real in Real Estate.
We've been doing this for over 2 months.
Is it really?
Yes. I believe we started at the beginning of January, didn't we?
For real estate?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. We keep coming up with good topics.
We do. So today it's about teamwork. We just finished this project where we put together a booklet of all of our. That's not the booklet. This is booklets.
Here's the booklet.
There's still a lot of pages of testimonials from our previous clients, and that's going to go to anyone who is thinking about working with us and might want to hear from other people. And many of them have been very gracious and allowed us to publish some contact information. So when someone's thinking about listing their home and selling their biggest asset, talking to someone who's gone through that with our team is a great thing to be able to do. So we just got these in, and that made us start thinking about what a testimonial really is and what that means, and how these testimonials, although they sometimes mention somebody's name, are really about working with our team and what that means to us. Danielle and I and Tim, along with our assistants, chose to be a team, to work as a team. There are many solo agents in real estate, and I'm sure they do great. I just know that I need help. I have lots of great strengths, and I love being able to concentrate on them because I have weaknesses, and our team fills those in. So Danielle and I have always had this great collaboration where when I struggle with something, Danielle is the person I reach out to help me figure that out, and hopefully vice versa. My husband, who's not on this video with us, but is part of our team, is one of the 3 realtors on our team. We do the same thing even in our personal life, in our marriage. He's really good at certain things, and those tend not to be the things I'm good at. So we make a great team. And we've always felt in our business, from a real estate standpoint, that there is no better way to serve our clients. So for instance, if I'm handling your paperwork, it's going to go back 3 or 4 times. I don't catch things like you missed an initial on page 4. But Tammy would never let that go past. So she is our I dotter and T crosser.
Or Monica.
Do anything. Like, it would take me about 4 hours to fill out a form. I just
fill
can't.
out a form, any type of any of our graphics or anything.
Monica can get it done in 7 seconds.
Yes.
I'm amazed.
Yes.
So having all of our various strengths that any of our clients can take advantage of, and sometimes they don't even realize. I mean, people don't realize the conversations that we have to solve those problems, in the background. I keep saying we have to work to show our work, because I think we do so many things that even our clients, as we're working with them, don't realize are happening. But the thing that we've been talking about today is all of those team elements that we bring in.
And then even beyond that. So our team is obviously, the people you see on the pictures, that's our day-to-day team. But then we also have extended team. So we have the people that are needed in every transaction, or most transactions, right, which would be the lenders and the attorneys. Ruth has a lender that she uses all the time. I have 2 that I absolutely love, and and all 3 of them have never failed us. We've worked with other lenders, and things have dropped the ball sometimes 24 hours before.
Well, and by necessity, we work with other lenders all the time, because we don't know who's going to be on the buyer side. So we see the entire spectrum.
Right. An attorney, same thing. We know that that if our attorneys are, working for us or working with us, that we know who to contact and when that they're going to get the job done. So those are those people that we use all the time. most of the time when we can help it. But then we also have team members that are even farther out, right? It's the service people. And, we're not just giving you Joe Schmo who gave us, who took us out to lunch or bought us a coffee.
We do like lunch though.
I mean, I won't say no, but what I'm
Girls gotta
saying
eat.
that when we're talking about our HVAC people, I use them at my house. The HVAC people that I refer, I consider my friends, and I refer them, and they're at my house. And the flooring people, I have a great flooring person who I'm telling everybody in the world about. And Ruth just used, her client just used him. And I had a client a couple weeks ago who used him, who all are just raving about and those are the type of things where, I've also talked to people who are struggling getting people to even show up to appointments. Ruth was just talking about that for something that she needed a project for, out of our normal area. And
yeah, and when we're representing ourselves as personal prospective clients rather than as realtors, we realize, I mean, we all get it, people are busy. Sometimes people have a business that they're really good at doing the thing and they're not necessarily great at running the business of doing the thing. So sometimes that's the reason why we don't hear back, but that's probably the number one complaint for vendors, service people across the board. Wouldn't you say they don't call back? I remember years ago when we were building out our bar, and I said to my mom, I thought men were just like this when you were dating. I didn't ever expect it in business, but you just get ghosted by, somebody you're trying to write a check for a few $1,000s to. And so we have found, first of all, when we find people who are really good at their job, we highly value them. But we've also found that if we're in a position to refer somebody, several times a year, especially between the three of us, they've got a higher level of commitment to us and our clients than if you were just somebody who called them off a number on the side of a truck.
Correct. Yes. So that is, so again, that's part of the reason that the moment you're thinking about selling, even if it's 6 months from now, but you're like, oh, I got a couple things, you call us beforehand. You call us, and because we can say, oh, I've got this flooring guy, I've got this painter. We're ready to set you up with lenders and attorneys before we get to the point where we've got to hire somebody right now. It's like, oh, I don't know. I don't have a person, and now
you don't have a person, and sometimes you don't even need to do that thing. Sometimes there's another thing that you need to do that's a lot more important than that. So when we're going to make a video called "Don't Call Me When You Want to Sell Your House," because you need to call us before you want to sell your house. We can save you thousands of dollars by directing you to do the most important things for buyers today. And then help you find the people who can do that for you too.
Absolutely.
And when I say, roofers, that's an industry that has, again, a wide spectrum of people with abilities, right? And because so few people really know much about roofing and construction, we run into all the time on inspections, somebody didn't do something right. Usually it's the ventilation, right? Having a roofer who not only knows what they're doing, but is honest about it and isn't going to try to save a few bucks knowing that you're not going to climb up there and inspect it it's not just worth the thing that protects your entire house. It's also a huge deal when you go to sell that thing that protects your entire house. So we have somebody that we really trust. We trust to the point that he did the roof on my own house. So when I refer him to clients and I have his cell phone number, and when he's finished with a job, he sends me a picture of it. So I'm in, great communication with him as well. That to me takes it to a level.
Yes, absolutely. So, Yes. Facebook is not necessarily the best source for sourcing your repairs. Exactly, Tim.
Yeah, we made a big mistake on that. Well, there was a group, a mom's group, where people often ask for referrals. And we had a job that we needed done at our house in Blue Island. And I kept seeing this name over and over again. And so I said to Tim, everybody is recommending this company. So they came out and they did the job, sort of. It was a terrible job. It looked terrible from the beginning, and it got worse from there. And when I went back to the moms group to try to, kind of follow up and maybe say I had a different experience than the one I read about, I found that it had all fallen apart and everybody had that same experience. And the people who were in there posting about the company were the owner's relatives. So it was actually a conspiracy to pump this out there and get as much business as they possibly could, doing a fake job.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
So it looked totally legitimate, like all the moms were jumping on this, and it wasn't. So obviously our vendors have their own companies. We don't we have experience that we draw on to refer them, and even to recommend them, but they're not us. I guess we have to say that disclaimer.
Yes, yes.
We can't guarantee that nothing will ever happen, but it's a much better possibility that you'll get very good service than kind of going out there on your own.
Correct. So, but if you are, if I just get back to the beginning, if you are a former client of ours or a current client of ours, we are going to be reaching out and asking, if you haven't already, to add to our testimonial booklet, so that we can keep adding to the book and making sure it's most up to date and gives our potential clients again, it's not just testimonials. It gives a little, like an email address or something, if you're okay with that, for people to really reach out to you. So it's not just we cherry picked and we put them. It's for real, and we have people who are really willing to go that extra mile for us and say, yeah, I'll talk to somebody. I'll, if they want to email me or if they want to text me, whatever, we're that happy with your work. And so that means a lot to us. So we will be reaching out to you to ask you for that.
And also, we want to add that extension of our team to this. So we do ask in our little form that we ask you to fill out with a testimonial who you've worked with and what you thought about those people. So what we'd like to do is add testimonials for our referral partners to our testimonial booklet and kind of, continue to increase that. It's really about the relationship that extends to our clients.
Yes, so, because we do, again, back to the referring. If we're referring to the painter or something, and they're not doing a great job, right? We've told everybody, and suddenly people are going, Danielle's person. I don't know if we want honest feedback, because we want to do always the best for our clients.
Yep.
Always. So,
we have something else coming up too.
Sunday. We have at what time, Ruth?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
We're doing family classics on Sunday.
There you go. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I'm going to be Fraser Thomas.
Goodness, I forgot. Sundays were always the best growing up.
Yeah.
The wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights, and then
we got to eat in front of the TV.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, yes. So this Sunday, not sure how that weather is going to be. Hopefully not so great. So that you'll feel the need and the want and the desire to join us for a Facebook Live of the quiet, well, not Facebook Live. What is it?
Watch party.
Watch party. Thank
Not
you.
Facebook, but there is an event on Facebook.
The Quiet Man.
TeamRuthWatchParty.com.
There you go. There you go. I'm going to do a quick search because I haven't gone for a while to look at this. Is it still free?
Yes. Yes, it was the other day on Amazon.
Okay, yes. So it is included on your Prime membership. So this is something that you might not even, you would just be able to stream straight with us, and it'll be fun. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've seen The Quiet Man.
Yeah, me too. We're going to start with trivia at 3:00. We'll read the trivia just like we did for the Groundhog Day watch party. We will, which you can, if you go to TeamRuthWatchParty.com, you can scroll down and see the Groundhog Day watch party and kind of know how it's going to work. So we're going to start trivia at 3. We have trivia that's about The Quiet Man and about Ireland, St. Patrick's Day, the land of our 4 people. Tim's mother's maiden name was Finley, by the way. So don't, if you're wondering why there's a Berglund in the mix.
What is that, German?
Berglund, Swedish.
Swedish. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I, for some reason, I had a very extensive thought process yesterday, about 10 minutes, about my last name and how sometimes it's O'Toole and O'Toole and things like that. I'm like, I wonder how many O'Tooles I'm actually related to, and I don't know why. But that's
yeah, and it's probably spelled Ghbone.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
It's pronounced Tully. My sister and her friends did a Gaelic spelling bee for talent show in high school.
That could be our trivia.
It could be.
Pronounce this word. Spell this word.
Yes, we should.
We couldn't even Google it because they wouldn't even know where to start.
Right. Exactly. It's awesome.
But anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in or catching up with us later. But remember, we have great referral partners. If there's anything you need, come to us first, and we can absolutely help you and put you into the right place, because there's so many different people to contact in a transaction. You have insurance people because you need insurance before you close. You need, obviously, the lenders and the attorneys, and luckily the attorneys take care of the title for us. So that's one less thing we have to worry about. But there's just steps and steps and steps. So come to us and
that level of trust, like you have to jump into a transaction with both feet. So you don't have a lot of time to find all of those different people that are going to help you through the process. You've got to really trust your point person to have developed it.
After you're under contract, you need to find, if you haven't already, an attorney, an inspector, and possibly other professionals in a 5-day period, 5 business day period.
And the way they work with us is really important. You know, a lot of people don't understand that part of the process, how we advocate for you through those other service people. And sometimes, you know, when there's someone who doesn't work at the same level we do, it can be very, very difficult to get it done. We still do, but it makes it unnecessarily harder for you. So,
and look out for, some of you have already told me that you'd happily give some extra testimonials. We'll be sending you, and Ruth will be sending you links to the best places, because that is something that's changing a lot in real estate. You know, a lot of people spent a lot of time on some now competitors' websites, and they've lost all of that. So we are looking to own ours and be in charge of ours, so that you know, it's the most accurate, and you can kind of, you know, really see how many people we've worked with and really their satisfaction level. So
and also,
thank you.
Just one more thing. When Danielle and I got together years ago and decided to partner in our business, we talked quite a bit about sort of the way that this business is taught and what people's objective is. many people just do it differently than we do. We kind of worked it backward. It seemed like actually much more organic, natural process. But what most realtors are taught how to do is go out and market themselves to strangers. And what Danielle and I wanted to do was create the best product we could, create the best possible experience that we could deliver, serving at the highest level. And then the people who went through that experience with us would share that with other people, sort of organically. That is absolutely what happens. That's why we work by referral. But because there's so many sources of hacking that, faking it.
They can really make it the thing, right?
We need to sort of, add a little bit to how it happens organically. So just a little nudge to our clients, the people that we have served, that we've gotten through this. And please share that. It's important because there's a lot of noise that your friends and family are listening to. And we wouldn't want them to be underserved in this process because of it.
Absolutely.
So
all right. Thanks.
You. We'll see you. Sunday.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Bye. Take care.